So, Monica, you finally figured out how depressed people talk. That's great. We got some new music. Yay! Alright, we got those new themes in our playlist. Sweet. Okay. Sorry for all the moving. Just had to readjust. And the only pictures we unlocked were for from the new poetry, so we won't look at that just yet. Oh, here we go. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate an experiment with their ability to change the content of the VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What? What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to your own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Whoever changed the color scheme to of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it ruins the risk of drawing eyes. Runs the risk of drawing eyes. Woo. Okay. So every time you play a part 1, you actually unlock the part 2 for that side story. So let's jump in. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. It was a little rough. Not gonna lie, it's a bit rough. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. That's kind of how it works, unfortunately. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. Upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica, is everything okay? How long have you been depressed? I'm really sorry. Such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. How did you know about my opiate addiction? What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens.
You found out about the corpses in my closet.
Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me.
I told you not to look in my basement.
The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Be happy, damn it! Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. We've been friends for 2 days, and already we're getting down to brass tacks. But, as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. I was just hoping you didn't find the poem that said, "I love my new friend." I don't need you getting the wrong idea. We're not actually friends. We're associates. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something? I think this might get just a tad heavy. Because I almost guarantee she is going to say the following. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Write the way into your heart, or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. Oh my god! I want us to be ourselves like that. God, this is so well written. I'll promise if you promise. Cute. I promise. Me too. The mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So anyway, about that clown costume, Sayori. Want to teach me about poetry? Just kiss already. Hell yeah, that's the end of the side stories. What about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. The deadline's tomorrow, so, well, we'll figure it out. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. Wait, what? The side stories is just Literature Club, but they're all lesbians. You know, I don't think that changed from the original game. Oh, maybe bi. At least now we know that the main character truly is a man. It's either that or they were all quoting the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World movie. I'm in lesbians with you. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on that one. You could just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. Oops, wrong button. Sorry. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. But it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. Hey Sims Mage, what's up? I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist. She misspelled perfectionist. You idiot. I'm just kidding. I didn't really want to call myself an idiot. I just heard what the Niskel said, and I had to call him out on it. No, keep it! What? Why? Because idiots have inspiration. Are you calling me an idiot? No, of course not, you idiot. Does writing down "stop being a perfectionist, you idiot" work? I mean, it could. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. Idiot. Oh, but I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, "You idiot." She stares at the paper. She crosses out "you idiot" and writes "you bitch." And then crosses that out and writes "you skank." And then crosses that out and writes "you Okay, anyway! Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down that I'm mad at myself for what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks. I love me too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all her random thoughts.
Friendship.
Monika looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. She shoots laser beams out of her eyes. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yeah, let's do it! Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monika is the first one to the classroom. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. By the way, where is she? But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Oh, what did we come up with? Write the way into your heart. Okay, we kept it. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought. Oh, hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. There we go. That's how English works. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? I mean, I know you haven't experienced the plot of Doki Doki Literature Club yet, but you are kind of pretty fucking bad at expressing yourself. I'm sorry, hun. But with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate Club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. I was about the person on the outside. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monika was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. And then she lets go of the student's neck. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself. For real. Monika pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. Alright, let's see. You idiot, you idiot, you idiot. Hey, wait a minute. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monika lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her fingers across it. The ink. The ink. And then she slowly morphs into a squid. Out of spite for herself, Monika presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monika. Just move your hand. You idiot baka, stupid. Come on, write poetry, please. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. I mean, that was kind of poetry. I'm here! Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? It's always a bad day. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's just so hard to just be vulnerable. Yikes. Too real. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Fuck! Sayori. This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Jesus Christ! Because you're like a million times better than me. It's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. It's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club, not the depression club. Oof. It's a solid bond of friendship. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's textbook depression, actually. Hope you guys are doing good out there. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. Good move! It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself, too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Aw, that's adorable! Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. Hug! But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. Yes! If you'd like. Oh my god, it's cute! Hug energy! Hug energy! Oh, I love hug energy! Oh, hugs are the greatest! I love hugs! Oh, virtual hugs for everyone. Yes, I'm giving you all a virtual hug. Monica realizes that of all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody walks through the door. Oh my god. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. Oh my god. I promise. Ahem. No! 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 I don't even want to read this. This is sad. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. Ah, it hurts so much! I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So, she won't let any sadness show. God damn, that's a good CG. Fuck! Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. This is just being your friend. Holy fuck! Screen cap that! God damn! Ah! Ah. Excuse me, I need to go cry. I am about to do that myself. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do. Hell yeah! Don't just tell your friends to get over it. Be there for them. You have so much value. You hear that, everybody out there? Everybody in my chat right now. You're important. You all have value, and I love each and every one of you. And it's not just the game talking. What if you have no friends? You're still important! Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. Blech. No more words are needed between them, just let this happen. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Yes! Sweet release! Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. No, you are. No, you are. No, you are. No, you are! And then they start fighting. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Ugh, excuse me. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired. It's scary and expensive. Yeah, it can be. And hungry. The three main emotions of post-depression outbursts. Tired, sore, and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. I don't really feel like they connect to others on a genuine level, but at the same time, I can't really curse them out if they want to live like that. Yeah. But I'm gonna get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Okay, that was rough. My heart. It hurts. And we got another song out of the deal. Okay. Oh, yay! The new artwork! Yay! So this is the new official artwork for the box art of Literature Club Plus. Yeah! It's another Monica giving chocolate. Hell yeah, but this time she has no top on. Wait, what? Let's see. We got... Ooh, okay, cool. So these were the poems we were missing for Sayori. And then her final poem showed up. There once was a ladybug. It was so small it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for that long too. For too long. Bleh. Don't make me call the police. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere. But I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it? If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? There's layers in that one. And we're going to set that wallpaper. Thank you very much. Okay, that was one we were missing. I think she was saying like a doof. You know, like a doofus. Ah, that's a good picture. It's unfortunate we can't get, like, the other scenes. Alright. One side story down.